Now, their living and working conditions are described by rights groups as atrocious. An estimated 6 million migrant workers, mostly from Asia, who are helping to build the rich Gulf economies. But international pressure for an end to what some term slavery appears to be having an impact. Officials from GCC states and their Asian counterparts have been meeting in Abu Dhabi to discuss migrant workers. Hashem Ahelbarra reports.
Bahrain, a leading financial center in the region despite its limited natural resources. The wealth of the region is flooding in. Money from neighboring oil-rich countries is creating a buoyant economy, and effects are clear to see on the capital's skyline. With the unprecedented economic boom of the Gulf countries, buildings are mushrooming. But the success story of these countries has a dark side: the plight of the Asian workers toiling for long hours in conditions tantamount to slavery. These workers are under pressure to finish construction in a shorter period of time. This man tells me that he works 12 hours a day for $140 a month. That could all change with the country introducing new laws. The man in charge of that is the former human rights activist and the current Minister of Labour. He insists the inhuman situation of workers will change. However, he is passionately defending a controversial law that limits the stay of the expatriate workers to 6 years.
And I think legalizing the relationship between us and expatriates is important. You talk in some pockets of the Gulf where the locals are only 10%. If you naturalize all these people and you have election, you're finished. There will be no thing called Gulf state.
The domestic workers, on the other hand, may have to wait longer to see new laws defending them. Muna and her friends run an NGO that looks after maids, victims of abuse by their employers. One of them was beaten by her sponsor. Her leg was broken and suffered second-degree burns because he was upset she didn't know how to iron clothes. Another one sold everything in India to get a visa and was promised working in embroidery with a good salary. She was forced to work as a housemaid. When she told her employer she doesn't know how to clean or cook, he refused to pay her. Their cases are pending in Bahraini courts.
One of our problems is our court cases takes a long time. And the domestic helpers, they don't have the means to stay here without payment, because they are out of job. It takes 6-7 months for a court case to come through.
But with the booming economy, the appetite for more workers could slow the process of reforms, and it might take years for things to get better for Bahrain's immigrant workers. Hashem Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera, Manama.